Hi everyone, it's Tammy, and I know that some of you really haven't been enjoying the nail videos, so I'm going to do another one of those. Today we are going to, and I just took the polish off and haven't done anything yet, but I have my slew of stuff here. I think that you guys can see that. Well, the tops of them. And I have a wonderful viewer named Kim who sent me some of these nail, oh, what are they called? Like nail strips? I don't know. She sent me a bunch of them. She is super sweet. And I have never ever used these before. I've never even like held them in my hand. They're so thin. I'm afraid a little bit to use them. I don't know if I want to use purple or gold or then I thought, well, who knows? Maybe I'll decide something else once I start getting colored or getting my color on. So I just brought them all out. But first thing I like to do is use Nail Envy Nail Strengthener. This is my favorite base coat. And I'm just going to apply this to each nail. And this is pretty quick drying, which I enjoy. And from what I understand, I am no nail expert, but from what I understand, and that makes total sense, the fewer coats you put on, or the fewer times you have to like touch the polish to your nail, the better. It will go on smoother and it will dry faster. And if you use thinner coats, I'm learning all of this from lots of my subscribers, but like if I needed to put a specific color on and I wanted it to be kind of thick, here comes my cat, but he smelled this and walked away. Like, I don't know, what am I trying to say? If you use 3 thin coats, it's going to dry faster and look better than if you did 1 thick coat. So I know that in my haste, I have thought, well, I'm just going to glop this stuff on and make it, you know, the pretty color that I want it to be real fast. But then in the long run, I'm really not saving any time because it's going to take longer to dry and it's going to be gloppy and it's not going to be pretty. So I have learned that I try to do a couple of coats that are not as thick as I would sometimes do. And that seems to work out better. Now this dries very quickly, so I'm going to go ahead and go forward, and I'm going to use this Sally Hansen Big Peel Off Base Coat. I wasn't so sold on it the first time I used it. Then I used it again and it was a little better. And then I've used it a third time and I liked it a lot better that time. So especially if you have glitter or something, it just really did help get the glitter polish off. I'm not going to say that it was super easy, but it was way easier with this than it would have been without this. So just for that, that's enough for me to say, okay, I'm going to use it. And I'm really not sure exactly how I'm going to do my nails yet, so I'm just going to paint all of them with this base coat. I think I'm just going to do one highlight nail with some glitter and that tape, but I'm really not sure. In my head, that's what I'm envisioning. I also have these cute pansies in my head, but I'm thinking I'm not going to do that yet. I have a purple color. It's very pretty. It's called Preda Surfer, which is a very weird name. But it's by Essie, and it just seems like it might be a very pretty spring color. And then I have this one. It's called Rosa Amethyst for February by Julep, and I thought that would be a pretty accent color. So those are the colors we're going to do. I don't know why I've been kind of partial to purple lately. I mean, I still love my pink, but like I've been making cards and such, and it seems like I've been leaning toward purple. There's this color called Wisteria Wonder in the Stampin' Up! Collection, and I really like it. I also like Watermelon Wonder, which is more of a bright pink, and Bashful Bride, which is, or Blushful Bride or something like that, that is a lighter pink. I like both of those. Blushing Bride? I don't know. I guess Bashful Bride, that's probably not it. And if you guys have been watching my nail videos before, you know I'm not left-handed, and doing anything with my left hand is crazy, but I'm working on it. So there we go. Now I do need to let this dry, and you know it's dry because it changes from white to clear, so you can see kind of how some of those are getting clear. And I am going to pause this so that these will dry, and you guys don't have to watch nail paint dry. I'll see you in just a second. Okie dokie, so that is dry. So now what do I need to do? I think this is a no chip top coat. Yes, so that's top coat. So I'm gonna move this back, Looks like I can get started on my polish. And I'm using Essie's Surfer, which I don't really understand. I think I may have said that already, but every time I read it, I don't get it. Oh, okay. All right, so I'm gonna do 2 coats of this. And I'm starting with this nail, I don't know why. That goes on very nicely. So I'm trying to do my whole nail in about 3 strokes, but clearly I don't do such a hot job of that yet. I did it on that one. That's kind of a pretty color. Well, it's not kind of a pretty color, that is a pretty color. And so if the first coat isn't like perfect, that's okay, because you know you're going to coat it again. Oh, I think I got too much polish on that one. I have to really concentrate with my left hand, so I can't talk a lot while I'm painting. It's crazy. So it was like really windy yesterday. It didn't really rain. I don't know if it rained at all. And it was super duper windy. And I guess some electrical stuff like blew down, like some of the lines. We didn't have electricity and from about 4:30 until about 9:30 last night. It was, or maybe it was 8:30. It was like 4 hours without electricity. It was crazy. And at first it wasn't a big deal, you know, because you can do some stuff. And then it started to get dark and I'm going, okay, what do I do now? So it was very weird. When you're used to having electricity, obviously. It's like, okay, even going to the bathroom, like, you know, you go to the bathroom, you close the door, you turn the light, close the door. Well, if you close the door, you were sitting in the dark. So I had to like go to the bathroom with the door open. Kind of funny. Now the second coat, I'm just kind of trying to make sure that I don't have any weird than I did on this one, like lines where it wasn't painted. And I really don't know why I went ahead and painted my ring finger, because that's the one I'm going to do the nail art on. But I really don't know what I'm doing yet. Actually, I'm glad I'm painting it, because I think the idea that I have needs it painted. And then I will put some of the tape on, and then I will paint some of it with the glitter. What do you guys think of this color? I think it's springy. It's a little bit loud maybe for me, but I'm getting a little more daring with my nail looks. I used to just always go for red or a French manicure, so yeah, this is way different from those. That's really almost dry already, so that's pretty cool. Seems like with my left hand I either go really thin or really thick. And I appreciate the tips that you guys give me and stuff like that. I really do read them and take them to heart, because I know there are people that know way more about this stuff than I do. I totally got it all over me on that one. And it's hard too, because that's the hand. Well, no, I can take it from I'll say that's the hand I usually do a picture of, but I can do the other hand. I need to look at getting a remote start for my camera. I can see a few flaws, but I don't think I'm going to worry about it too much. So then I think I'll do a top coat as soon as this is dry a little bit. I'm just shaking them around. Do. I'm sure that looks awesome on camera. Oh, I just totally touched that one. Oh. Okay, cool. Oh, goodness. Ooh, I did touch it, and it kind of messed up right there. So I will take a little piece of this. And see how I can touch that up. That whole nail kind of looked like it could have used another coat, so that's what it got. Yeah, it like has, I don't know. I don't know if you guys can see that. It's like raising up in certain areas. Very bizarre. I don't know if it's the nail polish or the combination of nail polish. My husband told me I should probably use the same brand for every coat, but I didn't listen to him. It does make sense, but I just don't have all of the same coat or all the same brand, so I mix and match, and I've always mixed and matched, but it seems like I noticed weird things that I've never noticed before. I don't know if it's because it didn't happen before or because I just didn't notice it before. Very strange. So I'm gonna let this dry for a little bit and then I will be back. Okay, so my purple nails are, yeah, I think they're dry. All right, so now what are we gonna do? I think I'm gonna do, let's look at this again. I know I have gold and I have purple. I think I might like the gold, although I put the gold back and I kept the purple. Because I'm gonna do this purple glittery, so I think that it might look better with a different color of this. I don't know, I've never done this before. And I should have taken this out prior. And my nails are dry-ish, but I still wouldn't like, gosh, it's so thin. That's really cool. Yay, I'm excited. Okay, so I'm gonna see, has a little starter, which is nice. Oh, I was going the wrong way. No wonder it was fighting me a little bit. Okay, so, oh my goodness, this is so cool. Okay, I think what I'm gonna do is just put it across here. And I'm not gonna do anything fancy since this is my very first time doing anything like this. I'm not even gonna cut this close yet. Well, I guess I'll cut it closer than that. I'll cut it semi-close on both sides. It's kind of cool just like that. And I thought you would be able to feel it. I guess you can, just barely. So let's do it again on this side. Trying to get it in about the same area I got the other one. It's not very straight. I'm almost wondering if I should put another one going another way just so it will look like I wasn't intending to go straight. Even though I was. That'll be our secret. Yeah, that's better. Oh no, it closed. Oh, there it is. Okay, good. Whew. Wasn't too hard to find. And then, so this one, I need to go something like that. Wonder if you could use this stuff as like washi tape. Really, really thin washi tape. So I think that looks all right. So now I'm going to take this glittery goodness. I didn't shake that very well. And I'm not sure where I'm going to put it, but I don't want to cover the gold because I like it, so I think I'm just going to do it on the top of this one. Because I was afraid if I went in the little triangles, I would get it and cover the gold. Although I'm not sure with this if it would matter if I covered the gold, because you might be able to see through it, but so I'm just putting it on the top and then on the bottom. And it seems like the more I polish, the less glitter shows, so I'm trying to be a little bit gloppy so that you can actually see the glitter. Now I was looking on YouTube to see how to do this nail art, and it looks like some people like will paint like over the tape and then they'll pull the tape off and then it's like a different color underneath. So that's kind of a cool look too, but I liked all the different colors, so I thought that I wanted something that I could leave on there since, I mean, she gave me a million colors. I'm so grateful. Thank you very much, Kim. I really appreciate it. I'm going to file these down just to make sure that they're in line with my nail, but I'll wait until they dry. But I think that's it. I think I like that. And then I'm going to put this No Chips Ahead nail polish top coat on the nails that I didn't decorate. That's also by Essie. And then I will finish it off with some quick dry polish. And that'll be it. I'm going to leave this up here because I should still paint another coat on these. I just want them to dry a little bit, but I'll use that no chip on those as well. And then let's see if I can get this out. This is by Orly Second Dry Quick Deep Dry Top Coat. And I love that it has a rubber topper. That is so nice. Got a little sloppy with it. My cat just jumped up, kind of scared me. All right. So then when those two ring fingers dry, I can put some No Chips Ahead on it and file them a little bit to get that gold down so it doesn't, stick out. I wonder if I can file that one now. I'm just going to go in a downward motion like that, like I do when I'm doing my jamberry nails. There we go. Okay, so there we have it. I guess that's it. Thank you so very much for watching. I hope that you like it, and thank you, Kim, for the nail art. I really love it, and I appreciate the thought. It's so cool. I can't wait to experiment some more. So thank you very much. Have a happy day.